Coming up, how the Moscow homicides affected students returning to the Idaho campus.
And it soon could be illegal to turn right on red in Washington. All this and more tonight on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Rachel DeAngelis.
And I'm Luke Doughton. Welcome to Murrow News 8. University of Idaho is reporting 930 of its students are taking their courses online this spring semester. It is 10% of enrolled students. Following the murders of 4 U of I students, many students chose to finish their fall semester courses online rather than attend in person. According to U of I spokesperson Jody Walker, the data shows that a third of students living on campus housing chose to leave the Moscow campus following the murders.
The city of Pullman hired Trip Murrow of Arnett Moldo and Associates to design the new logos for the city and its facilities. Let's take a look. Murrow presented his first draft to the Pullman City Council on Tuesday. There are many nods to the Pullman community, like the 4 hills, the colors of the Pullman School District, and that WSU crimson. Murrow is working on finalizing the design for the council to accept.
According to Pullman police, a dog named Toby was hit by a car on Pullman's Northeast Hill and has been on the run for several days. Police say Toby's owner is desperate in getting him home where he can heal safely. If you see Toby, don't chase him, and make sure to call the Pullman Police Department.
WSU aims to address pharmacy shortages in rural areas after a study found that more than 450,000 people live far distances from a pharmacy. A new program at the WSU College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences aimed to help out by supporting rural areas without a pharmacy and offering scholarships to students. 86 towns in Washington live in what are called pharmacy deserts, with many people living more than 10 miles from a pharmacy. WSU is looking to change that with this new program.
Right turns at red lights could soon be banned for drivers in Washington. This would forbid drivers from turning at red lights with 1,000 feet from schools, libraries, hospitals, and public transit centers. The bill has not yet been scheduled for a vote. A companion bill in the House is scheduled for a public hearing on Thursday, but it would go into effect on July 1st of 2024.
Calling all animal lovers, we're here to tell you on how you can help your local furry friends at the Whitman County Humane Society.
And February is Black History Month. Find out what events are going on around the community. Next on Murrow News 8.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you. Your favorite brother, your other brother, you, yes, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work. Thanks.
You, your plumber.
Breathe right into your foot.
Your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker.
On your left.
Your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot. Your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Black History Month begins with new events in Pullman. The WSU Black student community is hosting a MLK brunch at the Chinook on Friday at the 4th at 11 a.m. Also, the Gladish Community Center is presenting 2 showings to tell stories of African American people who contributed to the legacy of Martin Luther King. The events will feature a dinner and a show on Friday at 7 p.m. and a stage reading on February 17th through the 19th. The Whitman County Humane Society is giving you the opportunity to help a furry friend in need. We sent Brinkley Hill to see how can lead a helping paw.
The Whitman Humane Society is a non-kill private shelter that completely relies on community support for funding.
Annually, we'll see anywhere from 600 to 800 kitties and dogs come through.
Tara Weimer is the vice president of the Humane Society board and said that the annual fur ball is February 25th. The fundraiser makes up for 25% of the annual budget.
We've been reaching out to local businesses, and we have some really awesome things set up. A lot of the businesses that we have approached have responded very positively, either with gift certificates or baskets.
The board is still in need for more donations in form of fun experiences or products to auction off and will be accepting them up until the day of the auction. Volunteers are also needed to serve the catered food, help set up, and take down the event. WhitmanPets.org. If you go to the furball section, there's a little tab you can hit if you're interested in volunteering with us. Volunteering, donating, and attending the event are all ways of helping the animals of the Humane Society.
This is the weekend, and he has 7 other brothers and sisters who are all named after days of the week. Yes, I bet you're Friday. You like to party. All right. And with donor support and those who attend the furball can continue to feed these guys. Yeah, are you hungry?
While toys, blankets, and bedding are the main things people might assume shelters need, they also need funding for emergency vet bills and replenishing funds to spay and neuter the animals.
Let's work together. Let's get these animals the care they need.
Brinkley Hill, Murrow News 8.
Whitman County Library is hosting the annual food drive for fines again this year. It started today, February 1st, and goes to February 28th at all 14 branches. Library patrons will be able to bring in cans, boxes of non-perishable foods, paper products, and toiletry items. If you would like to start donating, call the Colfax Library for more information. Speaking of food, Bradley, is it going to be cloudy with a chance of meatballs today?
Definitely going to be cloudy, but I'm sorry, there will be no delicious Italian food tonight. Don't put your jackets away quite yet. Last night we saw a flurry that quickly passed in the morning, but I'm sad to say it's most likely not going to be the last time we see snow this year. Today we will be seeing a high of 38 degrees and a low of 25 here on the Palouse. It's definitely a warm welcome compared to last week's freeze, where we saw temperatures as low as 7 degrees here in Pullman. You can go somewhere with a good view pointing west by 4:52 tonight. The clouds should clear up just enough in time to see one of those beautiful Pullman sunsets. Checking out tomorrow's forecast, we will be under cloud cover for most of the day, but we should expect to see some temperatures slowly inching out of the 30s and into the highs, or into 42 with a low of 26. The sun will be setting 1 minute later than today at 4:53. That does not seem much better, or does not seem like much, but getting through these cold winter days, it's good to see that sun's staying up for longer. Moving on to our state map, you can see the east side is slowly trying to pull itself out of those deep freeze temps. Pullman, Spokane, and the Tri-Cities are pulling to get above that 38 degrees, while Yakima is lagging behind just 2 degrees, with a high of 36. For the most part, the east side will be covered by a layer of patchy, low-level clouds, so make sure you get your vitamin D while you can. Checking the west side, it's hard not to be jealous of Seattle. They will be experiencing sunny days with highs of 47, with both regions, Seattle and Olympia, dipping down to 33 and Olympia dipping down to 26 in the early morning and night. Checking out the 5-day forecast. So it may look depressing with all these clouds, but keeping us insulated here on the Palouse, they're there. Thursday through Saturday, we'll be seeing temperatures ranging from 43 to 45 degrees as the high, and dipping down to 33 to 35 degrees is the low. Sunday night, we can definitely expect to see 70% chance of snow Sunday. Monday, expect that snow to keep going. That's all from me. Back to you guys at the desk.
Up next, both Cougar basketball teams take on high Pac-12 heavyweights.
And the last home swim meet is happening. Gabby Durante has us covered with the sports report when we return.
officially retired again. The 3-time MVP and 7-time Super Bowl champion announced on his Instagram account that is official and it will be, in fact, the last time retirement he makes. Bradley's 50-second long video thanks coaches, teammates, his competition, and of course the family. The legendary quarterback will most likely go down as the greatest quarterback and winner of all time. Both Cougar basketball teams take on California schools in their upcoming matchups. The men head to Los Angeles, where they will battle it out with USC. The Trojans are in third in the Pac-12, while the Cougs are currently sitting in the 8th. The men's team looks to continue their winning ways after pulling off an upset win over the Sun Devils last Saturday. The women will stick around and to host a very tough Stanford team who sit at the top of the Pac-12 and are ranked 2nd in the nation. Tip-off is scheduled for this Friday at 7 p.m. Students, make sure to pack Beasley this weekend to cheer the Cougs. The last home meet for the WSU swim team is this Friday. Murrow News 8 reporter Quinn McCarthy is there to tell us more about it. Thank you, Quinn. You can catch the Cougs in the Battle of the Palouse Friday at 5 p.m. at Gibb Pool. We will wrap it up with some Seattle sports news. Former MVP Breanna Stewart is to join the New York Liberty after spending her entire career in Seattle, including 2 championships with the team in 2018 and 2020.
Thank you for filling us in, Gabby. Coming up, Netflix is about to get a lot stricter with account sharing.
And a green comet that only comes around every 50,000 years. Find out when you'll be able to see it. Next on Murrow News 8.
Hey. Netflix users, beware. Netflix has revealed the new ways they will be cracking down on that password sharing. Beginning in March, Netflix will require a primary location to be set for the account, and everyone logged into the account must be on the same Wi-Fi. Well, it looks like I won't be watching my favorite show on my day off.
A rare green comet that was last seen 50,000 years ago is making its closest approach to Earth today and tomorrow. To spot the comet, astronomers say to look north as it is positioned near the North Star and the Great Bear constellation. So move away from those bright lights and get to a dark open area tonight. You'll be able to see the comet with the naked eye, or you can use binoculars for a better view.
Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always follow us on our YouTube channel. Have a good night.